What's up, you guys? It's Ashlinsky. I'm in my bathroom. I know my bathroom looks like a hot mess. This is like the spare bathroom that we keep all the crap in. But I wanted to do I had this idea. I was going to do a video about dyeing my hair and I don't know, make it funny, do something, I don't know. Just because I've been playing around with editing techniques and different ways and different things to do. And my hair really needs a dye. It's starting to look orange. But I got my new tattoo and I need to take off the bandage. I got it last night at 9 o'clock at night. So I need to take this poorly made bandage. But I wanted to kind of do a reveal almost and talk about it and talk about my other tattoos, and this will all just turn one long video of hair dye and tattoos and whatnot. Oh my god, this tape is hurting me. So let's just get going. So basically, the story of why I got my 5th tattoo is we met a local artist actually about, ooh, my hair is doing a thing, about 6 months ago, and they were really nice and they gave us a business card and they're like, hey, come down and see us, bring your friends, we'll give you a discount, blah blah blah. And we're like, yeah, we'll come check it out. And I just haven't had the motivation to go. I haven't had the will to go. So last night I saw on Instagram, because I follow the artist online, saying that any tattoo the size of your palm would be $40. And I jumped. I got excited. I went and told Will, I said, hey, let's go be spontaneous and get tattoos. Because he wanted one and he didn't know what to get, and he's been dancing around it for a while. I'm like, let's just go freaking do it. I'll go get my next one and you can get your first one. We went, and an hour and a half later, his only took an hour, mine took an hour and a half because of all the detail and the shading. But, I mean, I already knew what I wanted. Ow, 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 that one hurts. Oh yeah, look at that goop. Nice little, my arm is so swollen. Oh my gosh. Look how swollen my arm is. In comparison, that is crazy. I've lost a lot of weight again, so getting a tattoo wasn't the greatest idea because it was pretty painful. Up in here where the skin's thin and I don't really have muscle in my arm, so. This is what I got. It looks really gross, I'm gonna wash it off, but it's the logos, the little character logo mascots of Jacksepticeye and Markiplier. And that's gonna sound really, really lame, but I mean, every tattoo I've gotten is from something I deeply enjoy and that I've connected with. And on top of that, since I'm gonna start telling a story, watching YouTube is something that, ooh, that feels awful. It's something I've always done, and when I do it, I have younger siblings and they watch it with me, and I almost started crying when I was getting the outline done because I realized, I'm like, oh my god, this is kind of a representation, in a sense, of my sisters. And I was looking for something to get to kind of represent them, because my plan is eventually to get a tattoo for my mom and for my dad. Just something to represent my family and whatnot. And I already know what I'm getting for my mom. My mom and I, we did a lot of Zelda gaming when I was younger, so I plan on getting a Zelda themed tattoo. And then for my dad and I always were into anime and Gundam and Dragon Ball, so I'm gonna get probably a Dragon Ball Z character for my dad. This is really nice actually. Little characters remind me of my sisters. And I was trying to figure out something I could get for them, or to represent them and all the things we like to do together, and this was just perfect. Because my sisters enjoy YouTube, and I don't know. my youngest sister doesn't like to emote very well. She's not a big fan of like smiling, and like if you catch her talking to you, it's amazing. So like she's kind of like Sam in a sense. And then my other sister is very vocal. She's very in your face, right there to help. Ew, the tattoo dude is gross. So she's kind of like Tim in a sense. So like I was getting emotional when I was getting this tattoo a little bit, and my husband came over. I was like, okay, get it together. So it was a good experience. I wasn't sure what I was even doing, honestly, when I got it, because I didn't know how I wanted it. So I kind of I did the same thing I always did, and I'm like, hey, I trust you, you're the artist, whatever you want to do is fine by me. And he did a really nice job. And it didn't actually hurt. The thing that hurt the most was the shading inside of Tim's face, and like the darker like box lines there, like that hurt the most. And I wasn't sure about where I wanted it, so I just kind of said screw it, put it there. But I'm really happy with it, and the artist was really, really nice. Granted, we didn't talk a lot, but I don't like talking very much when I'm getting tattoos done because I feel like I'm distracting them. You know, every one for each fandom, that's like my thing. Because I don't know if I've ever mentioned it in a video before. I have 4 other tattoos. I have my bands, which are pretty prominent. I got those for my love of Teen Wolf and wolves, and I wanted something kind of tribal-ish, and that's pretty close. I have my Winter Soldier arm, my favorite character of all time. The symbol from Blade, representing Deacon Frost's clan. On my back I have, this is my hidden one. I have the symbol from Supernatural, and the Supernatural one was my first one. I got that when I was 16? I believe I was 16. And then I got my next one, which was the Blade symbol. I got that, I think, a year later. The bands were next. I had somebody get me that for graduating, for like getting through EMT school, as like a Christmas present as well. And the Winter Soldier one was a birthday present from my now husband. And he likes to brag that it's my favorite, it's her favorite tattoo. Well, it is, but now this is gonna be up there in favorites because I really like it. It's really, really cute. So I'm gonna let it breathe. And this is my first tattoo with colors. And I didn't want to go crazy. They wanted to color the whole thing. I said, no thank you. I like the little pops of color. We got a little bit of green in Sam. There's a little bit of red in Tim's cheeks. And there's a little bit of white. I've never seen white in a tattoo that looked this nice either. And I'm going to do another part. I'll probably update it. I'll update tomorrow. And then I'll do my hair, because my hair looks really gross and it really needs more color. So I'll see you then.